Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. I am grateful, as always. Truly, truly grateful. Now, this one is going to ruffle some feathers, I'm sure. Well, Big Wall, you always ruffling feathers. Well, forget it. It don't matter if your feathers get ruffled because I'm always ruffling feathers. And if the shoe fit, as the saying goes, wear it. Now, I made, a video a couple of videos ago, a couple of days ago. Or was it yesterday or Sunday? Anyway, I told y'all about what I saw or what I have been seeing a lot of when I step out lately. In a night spot, a dance club, or where you go, see dancing and socializing, what have you. I told y'all I've been seeing a lot of women on women, studs everywhere, in a straight club. Women dancing out provocatively on other women. Hopping and grinding, fondling, smacking, flipping it, rubbing it down on other women. And it brings me to this conclusion. And I'm going to tell you something else that's been happening. The way I'm going to let you know is not just women, which all already knew that. We already knew about the men. We wasn't paying too much attention or acknowledging the fact of how many women, and I think it's more women than men that's on the DL. Y'all know what the DL is. I believe there's more women than men on the DL. And somebody noticed about the women. You have a lot of women nowadays. When a man like me, which is 100% straight male, I ain't no shame in my game. If I was any other way, I would tell you that too. Because I would want the people that's like that to know that I'm like that. If I was playing for another team, why would I hide it when I would be the way I look at it? I would want the other boys to know that I get down like that so they'll know that it's okay to holler at me. I would want them to know. I wouldn't hide it. That's just the way I look at it. Why hide it? Why be on the DL? Now you cutting short the amount of guys you can have if you're a man and you like men. Don't you need to let everybody know so they'll know the approach and holler at you, but you run around here pretending like you straight, so the only way they know you get down that if you holler at them. I want the boys to know, hey, I rock with y'all. But I don't. If I did, I would. And that's why. And the reason I say that is because especially in the beginning, say for each group that you criticize, they call your names. When I started off my channel criticizing the black community, they called me a sellout Uncle Tom. When I criticized the Democrats, they gave me a name for that too. When I criticized women, they called me gay. Whatever group you tell the truth about, come against, criticize, whatever, they're going to label you. Instead of saying, you know what? They ain't going to listen to your message. They're just going to label you. So when I was talking about women, you must be gay. You must be that. I'm like, well, damn. Why they doing that when they know I'm straight? And I figured it out. A lot of times, when people are bent on accusing you of something that you're not, or accusing you of doing something that you know you're not doing, but they still accusing you, it's because they doing it. They're deflecting. So now, as I see what's going on in the world nowadays, as I'm experiencing and seeing it myself, I came to the conclusion of why these women were calling me gay when I'm not. It's because they are. They on the down low. And they think that everybody else is because they are. They think that they can do it, everybody's doing it. And it's a possibility that they're right, that the majority of people, when I say everybody, I be talking about the majority. It's a good possibility. That's the purpose of this video. I believe. I know for a fact 90 to 95% of the modern women go both ways. They're down low. I believe that to my core. And seeing a few messages that I'm getting on Facebook, inbox, YouTube, my email. There's men inboxing me, trying to holler. Yeah, I said it. There are men inboxing me, trying to holler. Well, y'all might say, well, Big Ward, that ain't nothing strange. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes like that, them Fruit Loop dudes or whatever y'all call them, they always trying to holler at a man. No, it ain't these type of men. It ain't Twan them. It ain't, hey, it ain't them that's trying to holler. As a matter of fact, they don't holler. They normally know straight men, and they don't holler. You know, the sassy, out there, flamboyant types. They normally don't holler at straight men. At least they don't holler at me. I see them all the time. I'm cool with them. I'm cool with anybody that's cool with me. I never had no issue with the softies, the makeup wearers, the feminine, the Saucy Santanas. Never had no issue with them coming at me, disrespecting me. None of that. I never had one of them fruity type men disrespect me. And therefore, I don't disrespect them. Got no problem with them. You live your life, live your truth. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. Throughout my entire life, the feminine dudes that wear the tight pants and the dresses and the makeup and all that and hey and all them, I never had no issue, no disrespect for them ever. And I try my best not to disrespect them because they don't disrespect me. My issue has come. My problem has come. That's another reason for the topic of this video. I talked about the down low women. This about the down low men. The men that have hollered at me, are trying to holler at me in my inbox and email and stuff like that I had to cuss out and tell them I will put hands on you if you ever do that again. Oh, I threaten them. Oh, yeah, don't play with me. That's straight disrespect. Don't do that. But here's what happened. I had one talk about it like how I dress. I didn't know where he was going with this. He inboxed me, one of my Facebook friends. Say, man, you be clean as hell. I'm like, man, appreciate it, homie. I'm thinking just another dude just giving props to a man, because I give props to men that be like in good shape or they dress nice or nice car. I be like, man, that car clean, or man, where you get them shoes from, where you get that outfit from, that's on right there. No hate. So I'm thinking it's just a dude not hating. Man, you be clean as hell, man. I was like, appreciate it, homie. He said, man, why you don't never wear no skinny jeans and no slim fit? I'm like, nah, that's too tight. I don't wear tight pants. I don't do that. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When I get in shape, I'm gonna be wearing them tight shirts though, or no shirt at all. But for tight pants, I don't wear tight pants, homie. He was like, man, you'll look good in some skinny jeans. He was testing me, seeing what I would say. What kind of man tell another man he'll look good in skinny jeans? I was like, what you mean, homie? Man, I'm just saying, I think you're a sexy man. A sexy man. I say, man, if you don't get out my inbox, you better not never inbox me again with nothing like that, man. I will beat your. And I ain't talking about your meat. And here's the kicker. If that wasn't the kicker already, he be all on Facebook at events in different places with a woman and his kids. Yeah. Taking pictures. Wifey. Black love. When you pick the right woman. Daddy time when he with the kids. All that type stuff. And you in another man's inbox saying he'll look good in some skinny jeans. I said, oh, no. We got a problem here, Houston. Hence the topic for this video. We have a down low epidemic. Oh, it's serious. It's large. It's huge. Pause. My bad. Ladies, be careful about these men you out here dating. Fellas, be careful about these women you out here dating. We in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. I would say the world is Babylon, but America, we done took it another step. We Sodom and Gomorrah. I was wondering why we got a whole political party fighting hard for that lifestyle, for that community. When I was thinking that community was a small number of people, why is an entire political party fighting so hard for the rights of a small group of people? I thought it was a small group of people. Oh, it's an extremely large group. That community, the LGBTQ, whatever, you need to add another couple of letters. LGBTQ plus DL community. You got the LGBTQ. You know how they always add letters? Well, we need to add 2 more letters to that LGBTQ. We need to add DL to that community. You got a DL community that's branched out from the other community. They got their own little sect. You got the L's, the B's, the G's, the Q's, the T's, and all them. They one group. Then we got another one that's then branched out from them. And they went over here and formed their own society. It's called the DLs. And they everywhere. Even in our political parties. That's why they fighting so hard, especially one particular party. But they in both, Republican and Democrat. But we got one that go hard for the community. I'm wondering why, because I'm thinking it ain't that many. We were given statistics that there's a small percentage of people in our world that identify as LGBTQ. It's only a small percentage. 1.5% of the people are LGBT. No. It may be 1.5 or 10%, whatever it is, that identify as LGBTQ. But there's another group I just named, the DLs, that are probably about 80% that don't identify. They keep it to themselves. And they run around sneak. And they run around and be on Facebook taking pictures with their wives and their girlfriends and their families and women and looking like a masculine, one hell of a man. And all alone, inboxing Big Ward. Talking about he'll look good in some skinny jeans. I ain't gonna say who you are, homie, because you follow my channel. But you know not to play with me, and I appreciate that you ain't did it no more. And anybody else that's listening, don't play with me like that. You talking up on a whooping. playing with me like that. I respect you for what you do and how you live your life. Respect me and how I live mine. I'm 100% woman lover. No secrets, no down, none of that. I'm all out in the open. I'm out the closet. I love women and women only. But I just needed to bring that message to y'all. If you out here in this dating world nowadays, especially if you just getting back out here, you was married for a long time, in a long-term relationship, and now you back out here dating, you like, man, these men are weird. These women are weird. I'm telling you, we got a download epidemic going on. And that will explain why a lot of them is weird. That will explain why a lot of these men are so effeminate. When you out here dating them ladies, and you be like, this dude act like a broad. This dude, he looked like an alpha male, but he act like a little bitch. That's why. The dude that hollered at me to I look good in some skinny jeans, look like a straight up pure D alpha male. And he want his back blowed out by Big Ward. Ain't happening, Captain. Ain't happening, Captain. Be careful out here if you new back out here on this dating scene. You thought the dating scene was bad with just the choices out here. Now you got to add a whole other group to watch out for. That down low group. Get it. Got it. Good. Be careful. Bye.